photographer, welcome back to my channel. Some time ago, I was talking about doing a shoot with a local designer, Meiking Ng. They finally sent in the garments for the shoot today. I'm gonna quickly open them up and show you what is in there, and in the rest of this video, I'm gonna walk you through how I'm gonna plan this shoot as well as the actual shoot and all the work that generally goes into planning and shooting a fashion shoot. Alright, so these are the dresses in here. And here, the accessories, the bags, some shoes in here. 3 dresses in total and 3 sets of shoes and some accessories. So that's basically what came through my mail this morning. Now is actually the perfect time for the garments to arrive because while I was waiting for them, I already managed to pull together a team of 3 people consisting of me, myself as a photographer, Julia as the model, and Iana as a makeup artist. So we are going to work as a team of 3. We will style the shoot based on the wardrobe items provided by Meiking. When it comes to forming a crew, there are many ways of doing so. Whichever way you adopt really is a matter of your personal preference as a photographer. For myself, apparently I will need a model to put the clothes on and to model for me. I usually involve a makeup artist in my shoots as well because I believe that a well thought out, well-designed makeup is going to make your photos way more powerful. Sometimes I will have the makeup artist do the hair as well. Some other photographers I know separate the makeup and the hair into 2 people so that they can work simultaneous together. And this all depends on your working style, and in this particular circumstance, we are shooting during the virus outbreak in Hong Kong, and that's why ideally I don't want too many people clustering together for this shoot. If you want more general information on what goes into a crew, how to form a crew, and why is a crew important, head over to my blog where I break it down for you in more detail using clearly formatted sections so you can have a better understanding as the photographer on how you can leverage on the skill sets of other creatives to make your shoot a better success. Previously, I've already given some thought as to how I want to do the shoot, but now that I have seen how the items look like exactly in real life, I have the better ideas of the color and the materials and the style that we are actually shooting for. I'll head up to the location scout really soon and I'll bring you guys to it. For those of you who are new to this channel and you don't know what a location scout is, go check out my previous video links here where I tell you all about location scouts, why you do it, how you do it, and what to look for when you're on a scout. Before I bring you on to my location scout, if you like the content, do hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button so that you will be the first to know when I make the next video. In simple words, I go on a location scout to potential areas that I might shoot in, and I will take snaps here and there and I put them together into a mood board so I can effectively communicate the art direction to my team, especially now that we have 3 people. It's important that everyone knows what we are going for and no one is lost. In this particular case, I've already seen some pictures of these 3 outfits that we are working for, so I kind of knew that I wanted to go for a pastel palette. I will be looking for brighter colors in my location scout. I saw this little secret opening that led into this lane. I'm quite happy with this find. I might as well show you guys how it looks. Just a while ago, I actually scouted out this location for another shoot. It's really quiet here, but the architecture is really special as well. But then that shoot turned out to take place at another spot, but I always knew that I will come back at some point and shoot at this location. I think that we have got it. So yeah, great find. Today is just one of the really bad photo days because I was supposed to get off at Kane Road as I planned and I will walk down to a cafe called Elixir in Central. But then it was just one of those bad days where I hopped on the wrong bus. That bus ended up getting me to IFC, and so now what? I'm like walking up this hill holding the designer clothes with me, and also of course my camera, and I still have a backpack full of stuff with me. My arms are gonna be sore before I even started photographing. But anyway, we are now almost there. This first outfit was pulled from Meiking Ng's SS 2020 Hello Stranger collection. Along with a skirt and a shirt, it came with a leather bag, a pair of red shoes, as well as some orange accessories. That gave us a wide variety of shots that we can play with. There were some shots with the leather bag, some without. Because the outfit is predominantly red, When I saw this place during my location scout, I thought to myself, this was it. You can see that there's a door in cyan, and there's also a wall in yellows. So this combination red, yellow, and blue makes a perfect match. I was also told by Julia's agency that she needs some headshots for the shoot, so after getting a few whole body and waist up shots, I then moved on to do her headshots. This second outfit that we shot was also pulled from Meiking Ng's SS20 Hello Stranger collection, and this location turned out to work really great with the pastel garments. Just like the previous two dresses, this last look was also pulled from Meiking Ng's SS 2020 collection Hello Stranger. For this third and final look, I was fortunate enough to have collected some footages that showcases quite well some of the techniques that I use in my shoots, so I thought it would be good for me to share them with you. If I had to summarize my approach to portrait photography, it would be this. Always make changes. In every portrait setup, there are 4 things that you can change. Yourself, the model, the outfit, and 4th, the background. You can think of every portrait as a result of the combination of these 4 things. So as we mentioned, the first thing that you could change is yourself. I believe that this series of clips are a perfect demonstration of how I move myself. Here are a few ways you can approach this. One way is to vary the distance between the subject and your camera. Another way is to move your vantage point. So either shoot from above or shoot from below or shoot at eye level. Apart from moving yourself and your camera, move the model. Think about whether or not you want her to look into the camera, to the left of the camera, or to the right of the camera. Think about where you want her to put her hand. Come up with new poses for her. And especially in this case where my model is sitting, get her to sit in another way. The reason why you want to make so many changes is because making more changes gives you the best shot at getting the best shot. Think about it. In the end of the shoot, you're going to pick out the top 10 shots of the day. So in other words, if you want the final images to turn out better, you need a better pool of raw images to begin with, so that because you're selecting based on a better set of photos, you will probably end up with a better set of final selects. And the way to get these better raw photos is by trying, because you can't predict what is going to make the best shot until you've actually made it. In a shoot, there will be times where you come to a bottleneck where you realize that your shots are not going anywhere. So once you've reached that point, waste no more time doing the same type of shots. Get your model to move. Move yourself, change the pose, change the location. All of this is going to ultimately give you the best shot at getting the best shots. Another piece of detail that goes under the category of changing your model is to give her more props and to fix her outfits, because these details are going to show that you have thought through your composition, you have planned it through, and it's going to make a real difference when the photos come out. Another question that I always get from beginner portrait photographers is that how do I effectively communicate the posing idea with my model? Whenever I say something, they don't seem to get it, and I run out of adjectives, I run out of words to describe that pose so that they could get it. Now, it is important for a photographer to be able to communicate verbally, but the thing is, if you can't, it's not entirely your fault, because poses and concepts are not meant to be conveyable 100% through words. At some point where necessary, demonstrate the pose yourself. So let's say when I got to a point where I wanted the model to tweak something and I had the picture clearly in my head, I just didn't know how to get that message across. Waste no time by trying to paraphrase, by trying to change your wording. Just go into the frame and demonstrate that pose by yourself. That is by far the most effective way I've ever used to tell my model what I'm thinking. The last tip that I have for you is to always show the model what you've got in camera. As a photographer, you are the person behind the camera, and that's why you have no issue visualizing how that image looks, because your camera tenders it for you. However, if you are on the other side of the camera, you are the model, you did something in front of the lens, but honestly, you cannot be sure of how it looks in camera. And even for top models, they are very experienced, but there will always be one element of human insecurity in them that goes, oh, actually, I didn't know how I look. I'm not sure if I did something stupid. I'm not sure if the photos would turn out how I like it, and I'm not sure if the photographer would like it. So it's a good idea to not just check the images yourself, but also as a photographer, show your model what you got in camera. Not only does that give the model more confidence, it also improves how you communicate. So you can basically show her this photo and be like, okay, I think I like this, but I think this can be changed, and you can get a conversation going in a more effective manner. And officially, the shoot is done, and I would like to just point you to a few things that you might have to note after doing a collab shoot with a designer. In some parts of the shoot, I had my model sit on the floor, lean on walls, lean against fences, and that is why I will have to wash the garments before returning it back to the designer. I've already arranged dry cleaning for some of those garments, and the rest of it are actually sitting in my room waiting to be sent back to the shop. Once the dry cleaning is ready, I will go pick them up and send everything in one parcel back to the designer. Another thing that I would consider doing is to submit my photos to magazines. Right now I haven't had the time to do the editing. However, once it's done, I will try to submit it to some magazines. So if that is something you're interested in learning about, let me know in the comments below and I might make a video about it. If you love the content I'm doing, remember to hit like and subscribe because that is going to help YouTubers immensely. Also, hit the bell notification button so you will be the first to know when the next video comes up. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye!